It's NAB 2025. We're in Southall and we're on the PTZOptics stand, and I'm joined by Paul. Hi Paul, how you doing?
Hi Simon.
Great to see you, Paul. Now, a very anticipated announcement, I believe, with Hive Studio.
Yeah, today is the official launch of Hive. Last year at NAB we announced it.
Yep.
We won Best Remote Production Software Award. Today is the global launch. Anywhere in the world, people can start using Hive and download it now.
Okay, so let's rewind. Where did Hive start and where are you now?
So Hive has come a long way over the last year. Hive is a PTZ camera control solution that works with over 400 camera brands, including Sony, Panasonic, Canon. It's a long list. And what we're able to do is not only able to control the PTZ cameras, but share access easily with anyone in the world. And it's kind of like going from a word processor to like Google Docs, where you can literally click a share button, say, is this person a viewer of the cameras? Are they a producer? Are they an admin? And connect all of enterprise level universities, classrooms, house of worships, churches around the globe, and bring them together in one unified interface where we can start to have remote production and camera operators anywhere in the world.
Wow. And it supports multi-studio, all the management is all taken care of within Hive.
Yeah, so one of the big new features that we've offered is the ability for one of the big things we're offering is enterprise licensing.
Okay.
So the way it works is for an entry-level customer, it's $25 a month. Mm-hmm. You can have 3 cameras and you can invite up to 10 people to your studio to control it.
Okay.
The professional goes up to 8 cameras and you can have more flexibility, but the enterprise is $3,000 a year and you are able to create as many studios as you want. So if you think about how many PTZ cameras are out in classrooms and conference rooms, there's no joysticks in those rooms.
No.
There's no way to remotely control all of these robotic cameras that are just begging to be connected to a platform to enable control and production. So this allows you to do all of that. We added ISO recording for all the cameras, so you can remotely record all of the video clips. We added NDI output. So even on the far end, you can output all of the NDI and use that with OBS, with vMix, and with Wirecast. And another feature we added is called multi-bridge. And what it does is it allows you to bridge together all of your studios and have one central control system. So if you're a principal of a school, you can see every single classroom. If you are a sports athletics director, you can see all of your courts and fields in one central location for control and management.
Wow. And it takes care of all your auto tracking, your color correction. Those are all part of the standard features.
Yeah, one of the biggest things just from the get-go is the ability to just simply click and move cameras. This is going to be a really big difference. The way we look at it is like, if you're 40 years old or older, you like the joystick, right? You like to have the tactile broadcast buttons that you're used to. The younger generation, almost 100%. You put them in front of a graphical interface, they're going to gravitate towards this, right? So this is what's happening with the next generation of robotic camera control. You can put this in front of a 12-year-old with a Chromebook, by the way. One of the big changes with cloud is that all the processing happens in the cloud. So you can send 4 cameras down to a Chromebook with very little processing power and have a student or someone with a limited processing computer do multi-camera production and camera operation because of leveraging the cloud and the compute available there.
Yeah. And you talk about control, and I see we love the Superjoy. The Superjoy is obviously fully supported within this network.
Yeah, so this is actually a really big feature. The Superjoy and any really Sony Visca IP controller, this is connected to this studio here. So whatever camera is the active camera, you can still use a professional joystick. So the way we look at it is the lower the barrier to entry to camera control, the more organizations like high school football, soccer, rugby, they can now afford to have those multi-camera producers that they want, but they can't hire on staff, right? So if you remove the barrier, you just need a keyboard and mouse, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
If you buy an Xbox controller, which is $25, $35, plug it in with USB, you've got a little bit of a better situation. If it's your full-time job, you're going to want a real joystick. So we go from a camera operations perspective all the way from literally you just need a computer up to the highest end Panasonic and Sony controllers can still be connected, and taking these joysticks that were truly designed for local area network control and allowing them to control cameras anywhere in the world.
And I can see here there you've got multiple plans that you mentioned depending on what people want to do and how they want to use Hive Studio.
Yeah, and one of the things that's really nice for our channel partners and the people out there that we work with, everybody gets Hive for free. Hive is free, not just for PTZOptics cameras, but for any of the supported cameras we have. It's free for up to 1 camera. So we want you to download it, try it, see the magic of controlling PTZ cameras in the new style that really is going to change and disrupt the market, and then upgrade affordably to a $25 a month plan. Yeah. On our roadmap, we're going to be adding video switching to this. And when you think about it, customers are going to be thinking about, do I buy a hardware video switcher or controller, which is an upfront cost that's generally pretty expensive, or do I do a low monthly cost, $25 a month, right? And get something that's always updated, always getting new features, always the latest and the greatest, and can do things that, quite frankly, these hardware switchers will never be able to do. Yeah. So it's really where we see the market heading, and we are giving it away for free with 1 camera to everybody. So I really recommend just downloading it, trying it, share access with your coworkers, with your friends, and I'll leave you with this thought. Every video switcher, right, a TriCaster, a Blackmagic switcher, it's designed for 1 person to use it. With this, there's a share button. So as we've deployed this, what we've found is that on average, 3 to 5 more people are using video equipment. That is ROI. When we go to a school and we set it up for a tennis coach, he said, well, how do I access this? I said, go to your desk. What's your email? Now he's using it. So the secretary says, well, sometimes I need to know if people are out in the courts to see which courts are available. Yeah. Can I see it? What's your email? Suddenly, 3 to 5 more people are using a video switcher that used to be just a single person and no one else ever knew how to use it. So as it becomes easier to use and much faster to get available to everybody, usage and adoption will grow. And we're really excited that today, this is a special day for us, this is available to the public, and we are seeing thousands of users globally start to transition. This is going to take some time for the paradigm shift to change in this market, but it's leveraging powerful things, robotics, AI with the auto tracking, and the cloud, all in one product that can be delivered and scaled from all the way from a small church to a large enterprise.
Well, it's going to be great to watch its trajectory as well. And in both the take-up and also the new features that you build into it, because as you say, it's easy to do now, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's another, actually, I'll leave you with this thought. We can now push updates so easily. Yeah. Literally, you'll get a little update. Oh, there's a new update. You click a button. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. You relaunch your studio, new features are added. So it's a lot different than managing hardware with new firmware and all this stuff. This is a cloud-based product where thousands of users can get updates immediately. So it's a much faster moving market and interface for people to use.
And in terms of training and support for those people that might be pushing over 40 to transition onto the new ways of doing things, you've got lots of online tutorials, a very active YouTube channel where you're always talking about this as well.
We do, and this is so important to our company that we actually have a full-time customer success manager just working with Hive. Right. So his main focus is going to be those enterprise clients, because as enterprise companies adopt this, they get a full-time customer success manager who can onboard and train new camera operators on the new way of doing things. And once you try, you don't go back to the old way of doing things, which is the great part of it.
So I don't need to ask when it's available, because it's available today.
Today.
Where can people find out where to download and try it for themselves?
You can go to ptzoptics.com/Hive, click sign up, and literally within moments, if you have any camera whatsoever, you can get it on your Mac or Windows computer, connect it up to the cloud, share it with a friend. We give you, I believe it's 5 gigabytes of bitrate for free. For bandwidth for free to try. So give it a go, check out the power of the cloud and see if it's right for you.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Congratulations on your launch. I know it's been a massive team effort, and as I say, looking forward to seeing its journey.
Thank you, Simon.
Do check out the website, download Hive Studio, give it a go, and do check out all the other videos we've been doing here at NAB on kitplus.com.